Thank you for joining me for this presentation of the Snap Creator framework. Today we're going to discuss Snapvault with Snap Creator 4.1. Snap Creator integrates with Snapvault by interfacing with the storage system. This integration can be managed through the GUI or the CLI and must be set up when creating a Snap Creator configuration. Once a snapshot copy is created, Snap Creator can perform a Snapvault update. Snap Creator manages backup retentions of both primary and secondary storage backups. Snap Creator does not manage or create Snapvault relationships. These must already exist and be initialized before Snap Creator can perform a Snapvault update. Snap Creator can cascade from a Snapvault to a SnapMirror relationship, but we cannot cascade from a SnapMirror to a Snapvault. Let's take a look at how to set up a configuration with Snapvault in Snap Creator. I'm currently logged on to the Snap Creator GUI. To show the Snapvault integration, I'll quickly create a new configuration file. Create a new profile or right-click on an existing profile to create a new configuration file. This launches the Snap Creator configuration wizard. Name your config. I'm going to name mine Snapvault. Select the plugin type. I'm going to choose None and click Next. Then provide the name of my Snap Creator agent, Nice. I'll select the HTTPS transport and select Next. Then I'll click Add to add a new controller or vServer and provide my controller or vServer hostname. Note that ONTAP is case sensitive when adding your hostname. If the case does not match exactly, then the update may fail. Also, while Snap Creator can accept IP addresses, Snapvault works best with host names. If you need to use an IP address, you'll need to set the Allow IP Address equals Yes setting in the configuration file after completing the wizard. Supply the username and password and click Next. Select the volume or volumes with the Snapvault relationship, moving them from the left pane to the right pane by using the arrow keys in the center or dragging and dropping. My Test SO3 and Test SO4 volumes have Snapvault relationships. Once you've made your selections, click Save. Add additional controllers or vServers if necessary, then click Next. Provide a snapshot copy name and set a retention policy, then click Next. If needed, set any additional snapshot details, then click Next. Select Snapvault to indicate that one or more of your selected volumes have Snapvault relationships. This displays some additional options on screen. Select the retention policy for the Snapvault relationships. You must also supply a Snapvault wait time. This is the time that Snap Creator will wait for the Snapvault update to complete in minutes. Once you've made your selections, click Next. On the Data Protection Volumes pane, click Add. Select the controller or vServer from the drop-down box and click Next. Move your volumes from the left pane to one of the boxes on the right pane to indicate that the volume has a SnapMirror or Snapvault relationship. Like the earlier volume selection, you can use the arrow keys in the middle or drag and drop. Once your selections are made, click Save. If necessary, click Add to select relationships on additional controllers or vServers. Once you've made all your selections, click Next. Snap Creator will automatically check the relationships and query for any credentials that will be needed to perform the update. Provide the credentials, then click Next. On the On-Command Setting pane, notice that the NetApp Management Console Data Protection Capability option is grayed out. This is because we do not want two different tools managing SnapMirror or Snapvault relationships. Since the Snap Creator config is already handling the update, this option is not available. If integrating with Operations Manager Console Alert, select the box and fill out the required information. Click Next. Click Finish, then click OK to complete the creation of the configuration file. Select the profile, then select the newly created configuration file. Click the Snapvault Settings tab, and you can see that some additional options are available above and beyond what was in the configuration wizard. If you make any changes, be sure to click Save, then Reload. Click Actions, then Backup, and select your policy, and click OK. Review the on-screen output. Notice that one of the first steps listed is retrieving Snapvault relationships. Later in the logs, after the snapshot copy and any application unquiesced steps have completed, you can see the entries for running Snapvault update for each of the volumes specified in the configuration file. Snap Creator will perform a Snapvault status command every minute up to the Snapvault wait time setting that we supplied earlier. Since I set the Snapvault wait time to 10, this means that Snap Creator will wait for up to 10 minutes for the Snapvault operation to complete. Once the Snap Creator status command reports that the Snapvault update is complete, Snap Creator will continue. Snap Creator completed successfully. That completes this presentation of Snapvault in Snap Creator 4.1. For additional information about Snap Creator, visit the Snap Creator Developers Community at www.snapcreator.com or visit the Snap Creator forum on NetApp Communities at www.netapp.com/snapcreator.